Yes, people, we are back live. We are back live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube for another edition of the Sarcasm City Sports Q&A. Much later than scheduled. That's because the Back Again show ran on and I had to get the hair did real quick, people. So that's why we're here so late. But make sure you run up the likes on the video, whether you're watching this live right now or watching this back after the live. Salute to troops for the raid. Big up Lewis, Monts, every single time as well. You see here, Manchester United 14th. You got Chelsea in third, Arsenal in second, and Liverpool currently top of the Premier League. For those that haven't seen the Sarcasm City Sports Q&As before, it's where I answer, and if the rest of where I will be answering questions from the chat, people. So get your questions in the chat, people. If you're a member of the channel, your question takes priority like a super chat. Same way if you super chat as well, people. So get your questions in. Like I said, later than scheduled. And I hadn't done a show on the YouTube. It was live on the playback for the Arsenal Ipswich game. So I thought, you know what? Let me go live real quick. But big up to Sheik every single time as well. I don't know what's going on with this other laptop that it doesn't want to work. I have no idea what is indeed happening, people, with this other laptop. But again, love to everyone supporting Sarcasm City TV. Big up to everyone who's been supporting all year long as well. Shout out to you lot. Shout out to you lot, man. Absolute real ones. And it just looks better with the hood up. You know what I'm saying? The haircut, I put it in plaits, got me looking like what was Angelica's doll called in Rugrats? Cynthia. That's it, man. I got the Cynthia hairdo going on right now for those that remember Rugrats. Yeah, it's mad. It's mad. A big up, man. H says, big up G, that super chat section was meant. Oh, crazy. Absolutely crazy, that the super chat section. That's the best we've ever done. The nighttime shows pop. You know what I'm saying? The username had me dying. Man literally called himself the what is it? The 5 millimeter defeater, yo. Man was rapping. But yeah, in regards to back to league form, Liverpool are going to win the league, unfortunately. Let's get there. They're top at Christmas. They go win the league. They going to do the business. It sucks, but from a Manchester United perspective, but that's what it is. Chelsea and Arsenal will battle it out for second, and then fourth is up for grabs with City's form, because City's form has fallen off a cliff. Let me actually check the Premier League. If I check the Premier League, I'm going to have a look. 1 second. Let's see what the Premier League is indeed actually looking like table-wise. Let me have a look. So here, boom. Looking there, yeah, see? City at 7th. 7th, you know. Mad. But they're only 6 points off fourth. But they're currently sat 7th. But that fourth spot could be up for grabs. Obviously, Forest are there now. You got Newcastle and Bournemouth, City in 7th, Fulham 8th, Villa 9th, and then Brighton in 10th. H says, still pissed they didn't overturn the JD Red. Did you lot try and overturn it, though? That is the thing. Did you lot try and actually overturn it? Let me know. But yeah, in regards to Manchester United, as you lot will get your questions in, I know in regards to Manchester United, yeah, we're sat in 14th. Yes, it's terrible. Yes, Amram needs to do better. Yes, the players need to do better. But I was talking about this on Back Again. I've been thinking about this since the defeat as well. The appeal was rejected. Damn. I genuinely don't think it was. Hey, Sheik says, I don't think it was a red card. 5 millimeter defeater is funny, yo. That is bad funny. 5 millimeter defeater is crazy work. That is crazy. 5 millimeter defeater is just funny. But where else we at anyway? Forgot what I was even talking about. Yes, Manchester United being 14th. Amarim got to get it together. He's got, not even get it together, that's the wrong word, but he has to perform at a higher level. Yes, he's done good things. Yes, he's done much more good than bad, in my opinion. But he needs to perform at a higher level because these players are not going to save you. You have to operate at an extremely high level to get the business. I mean, to get results done. Because results matter, and he said as much in his first interview where he said, I'll be judged on results, and I won't do results-based analysis, and I won't do performance-based analysis. It's both. You have to put in good performances. You also have to get results. Now, Alex, if you want the link, let me know. I just didn't think anybody would be about this time, but if you want the link, I'll send you the link. Give me 1 second. With Agate and Bruno out, what's your starting 11 for Newcastle? Onana in goal. Euro, Delit, Martinez, Mazzarari. I'd throw Malacia back in there just for the athleticism because Newcastle, we match up so horrible against Newcastle. We match up horrible against Newcastle. Midfield, Casemiro. You know what? I'd throw Collier in there, you know. I'd throw Collier in there. Just for some just youthful energy, and it's something different and something they will not expect. So I'll that's what I would do. I'd throw Collier in there again with Casemiro, and then Diallo, Mano. Has to be Xerxes because Hoyland was awful. Oh shit, fat to you about. All right, I didn't expect people to be about because it's like 3 a.m. over here. I know for Lex it's different, but right, I'm just sending out the link now. Give me 1 second. I'll drop it in the group chat and send it to Lex. Do you think we get anything from that game? For some reason, I do. Because everything says that we shouldn't, which leads me to think that we will. We should not get anything from that game. Nothing is in our favor. Zero is in our favor going into that game. Form-wise, confidence-wise, scoring goals, clean sheets, Newcastle are flying, and stylistically, even if we was in great form and Newcastle was in horrendous form, I'd be worried about the game because Newcastle stylistically match up all wrong for us. They are all wrong for us, for real, all wrong. So, and I've been worried about this even when they was in bad form and the game was coming up. I looked at it and I went, yeah, I don't like this whatsoever. I really, really don't like this matchup. So yeah, I'd go Collier, Casemiro, Collier, Diallo, Mano, Xerxes. Just because Hoyland was horrible. I think that's it. I'm not trying to, I wouldn't throw Eriksen in the mix. What I think he'll do though, midfield wise, I think he goes Casemiro, Mano, Eriksen, Diallo, Hoyland. I think that's what he'll go with. Has to play Malacia. We need some form of athleticism, and he adds that even though it's in a left wing back role. Does he play Dalot? Actually, he'll probably go Dalot. He'll probably go Dalot. Yo, and to C24 says, bro, it's 3:30 a.m. Go to sleep. One, man, I gotta get to work. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel terrible when I don't give you lot a stream daily. Like whether it's a live stream or a pre-record. Secondly, I didn't think anybody would be about. That's why I didn't send the link out. But Lex, you've got the link. I dropped the link in the group chat. Yes, Omar, I'll send you the link in a second. Give me 1 second. I will do. And why is this just not working? My other laptop's not working as well. But continue to run up the likes. I don't know how many were on, but it's not enough. Hit the subscribe button. But yes, I think we get a result. And this is another thing when I'm thinking about Manchester United. Our better players just have to perform. If we are going to win football matches, our better players have to perform. No doubt about it. No question about it. Our better players have to perform. De Ligt, Mazzarri, Mano, Diallo. Am I missing someone? I think I'm missing one, but you lot get the gist of what I'm saying. Our better players have to perform, otherwise we are going to struggle. Simple as that. Simple as that. Fat's got the camera that be Fat's camera when he sits down like zooms in. I don't know what he's got going on over there. But big up Fats. Yes, Fats, what are you telling me?
Yeah, good,
You good?
Yeah, I'm good. Christmas Day, man.
Yeah, man. Look at you. How about back to the Back to the podcast. What's this back to the podcast start to be?
Hey, Draymond got his podcast, isn't it?
What do you mean?
He's gonna start singing it after that loss.
Oh, right, okay. Yo, you're gonna have to give Mad more of the backstory. What did he stop doing his podcast?
Nah, it's just his thing, isn't it? Every time he lost, he's going back to the podcast and talk about some nonsense. Classic Draymond.
Yeah, yo, thoughts on your game against Fulham? Let's go there. I don't know if you watched or not, but thoughts on the loss to Fulham.
It was a funny game to watch. I have to be honest with you, because I thought the first half itself, it was one-sided game. Let's be real here. I thought it was a one-sided game. The first half, I don't think Fulham offered that much of a chances. I think some of our finishing, I think when it comes to that final third, it still wasn't good. And the second half itself, it was funny to watch because the Fulham just dominated the whole half. They dominated the whole second half, and then they deserve to get that goal because our defense are really sleeping at times. And we just, like the last 50 minutes, that was the weirdest Chelsea losses that I've ever watched. Like they just caught sleeping, no man's land, nothing. There's no intensity, no energy. Even the sub itself that didn't really brought anything to the game itself. And Nkunku again, why did he brought on when we have Felix on the bench? Again, Maresca late subs, kind of like, what are we doing here? And then Gusto on the right hand side, that was again the inverted midfield not looking that good for him. He hasn't been on form this season, so yeah, it was one of those weird games that, oh man. But on the grand scheme of things, still okay, but 1 point ahead of Forest, third place. It's been but it was funny to watch. It was funny to watch.
No, first, fair enough, fair enough. Did I answer all the questions that I got to? Yeah. Yeah, Tashik. I wouldn't play Ericsson unless I'm playing him in the 10. I wouldn't play Ericsson because they're stylistically, like I keep saying this, man. I don't like the matchup against Newcastle at all. I keep saying, even if we was in great form and we could have won 5 out of our last 5 and they could be 0-5. And I still wouldn't like the matchup against Newcastle, just from a stylistic standpoint. But we're gonna struggle, but everything points to them winning, which is why I think we'll get a dub. We got to, man. We got to. This is the most must-win since the Wolves game, which was a must-win, and the Forest game was a must-win. I remember we got to start getting results. For good performances is all well and good. Improving things is all well and good, but you got to get results. I think he will get results, but anyone talking about him should be sacked and all this type of nonsense, gotta give man longer than friggin' 2 months or however long he's been here. How long has he been here? Yeah, much longer than a couple months, like, to turn things around. This is a mess that he inherited. Yes, he needs to do better, but still a mess he inherited, and he can get no assistance until January at least. But here we are. Big up to Hey JT as well. You lot continue to get your questions in too. Make sure you do so. I'll send you a link in a sec. 1 second. I even post this out across the socials, but make sure you're following that Sarcasm City TV. What are you saying, man? Facts. Where do you think you lot finish? You in a title race? You win the league? Second, third, fourth?
I'll say we'll probably finish second. I think it's a battle for us and Arsenal to finish second. I think the fourth spot will be a battle with Nottingham Forest and Villa and Bournemouth and even Man City in some ways. You can tell there's about 6 teams like below Chelsea and Arsenal. They're fighting for the 4th spot. Even in this day and age, like you look at Forest, like they overachieved what they had this season. Like they wasn't meant to be in this spot, but they got a chance to. You never know. Like if they finish in the Champions League, good for them. If they finish in the Europa League, good for them as well. So
carry on.
I think we'll be all right in terms of top 4. We'll be all right. I think we'll finish above.
Definitely finish top 4.
Yeah, we'll finish above Arsenal. That's definitely. I reckon if City did not strengthen in January, I think they're gonna finish outside the top 7.
City are just in free for all at the moment. I don't know what's going on. City are in free for all. I don't know what's happening with them. They are falling off a complete.
They're in a slump. They're in a slump.
Yeah, it's more than, I don't even know whatever more than a slump is. That is Manchester City in a nutshell. It's more than a slump. Like they are just Hate to say Maresca out. Hey, Maresca proving people wrong though, because people were talking about Maresca be sacked by December, and he's proven to do the business, man. He really is.
I think it's game management. You need to do a lot more. I think he needs to trust the subs a lot more as well, because you've got Marquis on the bench that can play a 9, and essentially Nkunku isn't a 9. He needs someone to easier number 10 like Felix or Palmer, or maybe you can shift Palmer to the right and then put Felix or Nkunku as a 10, because the way things going right now, look at Madueke's form as of late. Ever since he scored a hat-trick, it has been a slump as well. It hasn't been that good, even though he scored like maybe one, 2 goals there, but still, it wasn't good. And he needs to trust Marquis to be playing. especially with the congestion fixtures as well, especially in the month of December. Like, why not try Giyu in that sense? Like, why don't he brought on Giyu? Or maybe he was thinking about the Ipswich game. Maybe if we get a 3-0 lead, maybe brought on Mark Giyu as a refresh subs, and then other than that, like, he's got to do a lot better in terms of game management. And I don't want to do Sanchez talk, but I'm not the only one that I don't like Sanchez, unfortunately.
No, first. And I just seen what you sent me, nephew, the João Pedro thing. What was the reason why they didn't send him off? Was it because what was it? What did they say the reason was because of? Because he missed.
Because basically he tried to elbow the guy.
Nah, I've seen it. I'm saying, why did they not send him off? Did they say why? Like, what was the reason? Is it because he didn't connect? So you can swing. Can you swing? You can swing a punch at somebody and miss, and it's okay. You have to connect. I'm asking the question. What was the reason that they came up with? What did they say? I genuinely want to know. What did they say? What's the reasoning behind it?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Now I'm asking. I genuinely want to know.
I think when he didn't connect, that's why the ref changed his mind.
So it's okay. wait. So you can swing a punch at someone or swing an elbow or forearm at someone, and as long as you miss, it's all right.
Yeah, that's what they said.
All right. So what's it say here? 1 second, you look. So the referee's call of no red card to João Pedro for violent conduct was checked and confirmed by VAR, who deemed the referee's call was not clearly and obviously wrong. Yeah, they just bottled it, man. They just bottled it. That's what that is. They just bottled it. That is like, it's a red card. Like, you can't swing your elbow at someone, and because you miss, it's like, all right, it's okay. Like, literally. But I suppose what is the actual ruling on that? Because let's say you go to kick somebody and you miss. Is it a red card? Because it's deemed violent conduct, right?
Yeah. You kick someone the crown jewels, bye-bye, off you go.
Yeah, well, that is. But let's say you try and kick someone in the crown jewels and miss.
Still a violent conduct. He still has got to go.
Yeah, but he missed. That's not because if he connects with the Brighton player, that's a sending off. If he connect, there's no way you elbow someone and you don't get sent off. Like, Kudos slapped Spurs player and got sent off. Yeah. That was a fully like rotated elbow. Like, he's gone for that.
Honestly, I don't understand the officiating in this league anymore. I just don't.
Yeah, it was worse. You know what, H? That was worse than Duran's one, 100%. But Duran got violent conduct for rolling his ankle and landing on Shah. Because I don't think he meant to actually hurt Shah. I think where we made the mistake, he should have kneed him in the back rather than have his foot. That's how he should have broke his fall. He should have broke his fall falling forward. That's what I'd say to him. But do I think he meant it? No, I don't think it's violent. I think it's careless. I don't think it was reckless. I don't think it was reckless. I don't think there was any intent. I'd say more Duran's was more careless. So you give him a booking for that. But referees, for you, we'd be here talking all day about them. We know what referees be like. We know what they're like. They suck. We know this. Referees absolutely stink. We know this. We know what they're like. Yeah, Omar, you already know, man. Man of the people. That is me. I've not used the man of the people title in a minute. I've also sent you the link as well. This won't be too long of a Q&A though, people. Legit. This won't be too long of a Q&A. This is going to be a short one. Only problem was Scar studs hit Duran's thigh, so that pushed him off balance. Yeah. He was off balance. That's why I say it was more careless. Because even though he's off balance, like, fall forward. Vast says, Flawless, are you confident for the Newcastle game? Absolutely not. No, not in the slightest. I'm not confident for the Newcastle. I'm not confident for it, but I'm looking forward to it to see what Amorim does. This is why you get paid the big money. This is why you have the reputation that you have. This is why. You have to deal with this. There's no Agate, there's no Bruno. How do you deal with those two missing? What do you do in the midfield? The midfield's light, extremely light. What he does, I have no idea. But confident for it? No. But looking forward to it, yeah. If that makes sense. If it don't make sense, Vas, let me know and I'll try and explain it further. Because it don't sound It don't sound like it makes sense, but it makes sense. I'm just interested to see more so what Amorim does and how he deals with these things. Amorim needs to tweak his system a little bit to add an extra person in the middle. I think he's got to tweak it, of course, because we're losing matches. What he does, I don't know. But again, I keep saying this. This is why you get paid the big money. Ah, shit, he misses 3 games. Oh, shit, my bad, Lex. What you saying, man? You good?
Yeah, all gone.
Yeah, man. You bless you?
Eh?
You bless you?
Ever blessed, man. All gone.
Yeah, yeah, man. All good, man. All good. Shit, he missed. Oh, yeah, because it was a straight red for violent conduct, so he's going to miss 3 games. That stinks, because that was a good game as well. Duran.
Duran.
Yeah.
I joke thing, man, them dep on blood.
Yeah, I agree. I don't think it was
a man slight tackle, man. There's nothing the man can do. He must just try to make up something along the way and him brain not that fast, brother. The man have to say, oh shit, oh. You get me? I say?
Yeah,
the man slide like, bro. One time when me did younger, scene,
go on.
Me stand up and my brother crawl under my foot and me getting a trouble feet. Him crawl under and hold on my foot and me getting a trouble feet because I said, don't stand over here, brother. What am I supposed to do? Him crawl under my foot.
Yeah.
So the man bust a slide tackle under Duran and him while him run with the ball. Like, what red card? Like, it's like him try to do something, but you can't really know what you do. They say, you get me? You just...
That's why I said it was more careless than anything, but I don't blame him. I don't think it was violent and I don't think it was purposeful.
But who it careless from? The man with a slide.
All I'd say is, even though you're off balance,
try to stay upon him feet for try to get the ball or something.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And get a red card, brother.
Yeah, it's Durant losing his balance. You just got to try and fall forward. That's what it is. But
I don't everybody dive like that flawless. And everybody do them thing there. Man, he might try go back for the ball. He must say, oh, him not get the ball. He might try go back feet. But him left foot not even stable. Him left foot already gone. So him right foot I try to find a plant and the man at the plant. I one of them thing that and man them just say, yo, let me tell you, how the Newcastle fans go on, how the crowd that go on, that's why I get the red card. You can't tell me nothing. The man didn't get influence. You can't.
Did you see the João Pedro one today?
No.
You see it? So João Pedro, obviously Brighton were playing Brentford. He was running with the ball. My man was holding onto his shirt and he's kind of slowed down and he swung his arm all the way around, but missed him. And they just deemed it not a red card. So I'm like, why? Because he missed him, it's not a red. I'll send it to you in a sec. I'm like, it's not a red card.
An elbow like this, a deliberate elbow and miss. But so him not getting a card for you see what I go on? You see the fuckery what go on? Bro, you get red card for intent. You not get red card, bro. That is why you get red card. Intent. That's the whole purpose of a red card is intent. You can't get man a red card if you never do it intentionally.
I'll send it to you now.
Man, people stupid, bro. Even the ref them you see what I talk about flaw. Even the ref them stupid. The man them responsible for uphold society in the football perspective. That's why you get police or shoot innocent people. That's why you get all of this fuckery. Because the man them have a responsibility, but them can't do it.
Yeah, you right.
And it's all people say, it's interpretation. Bro, you have laws. Fuck your interpretation. If the mean the and don't mean don't and do mean do and that means that, it mean don't do that. It not mean, well, maybe you can do it this time because, or no. So if the law say, yo, if a man stamp intentional, yeah. But if it's a mistake, no. Then you just give him a yellow card because I'm careless or reckless or something. You get me, I say?
Yeah, now you check your WhatsApp. I just sent it to you. Watch it.
A man try to crack a man's skull, but he missed. Oh, no red card.
That's what it is. That's what I was saying before.
You know what I mean?
If he would have caught him, they would have given it a red card. If he would have elbowed, they would have caught. But because he missed, it's like, yeah. So check your WhatsApp, Lex.
Man, them say play on, brother.
VAR looked at it and they deemed it. Yeah, it's crazy.
Do this. All right, let me see what's going on.
Yeah, check it. Yeah. It's mad.
I dribble while I'm Ross. What the fuck you say to me? Bro, a red card that. Yo, and he miss. Yo, this he miss. But VAR look on this.
Yes.
VAR. I joke here, mate. I joke. Don't rot it. VAR look on it right now, right from my screen, like when I look on. I joke this.
VAR look.
VAR. VAR. Now give this. That's a red card. Him get a yellow card.
They said the referee's call of no red card to João Pedro for violent conduct was checked and confirmed by VAR, who deemed the
so
referee's
what the fuck
call
is
was
violence? If this is not violence, what is?
I don't know, man. I don't know
what
anymore.
What is violence?
I don't know anymore. I don't know what's definition of violent conduct.
Bro, listen, you can't tell me nothing. If that catch the brother, they're hospital, him go. In football game done. Yo. Oh my, yo, you have a baller named Leonardo. You ever see that clip there? You ever see the clip? I think Leonardo for Brazil play against Argentina.
That's a throwback.
And them keep on grab him shirt, grab him shirt. And one time the man grab him shirt and him goes so bam, crack him skull. Bro, that's exactly what almost happened on my phone right there. So I just watch on Twitter, innit?
Yeah, it's crazy that he didn't give that. They deemed it, deemed the referee's call was not clearly and obviously wrong.
It's not clear.
If it wasn't clear that it's wrong,
you must be fucking stupid. If this not clear and obvious, I never want to see a red card ever again. This not clear and obvious.
Well, you know what's crazy? Someone go do something like that and catch the man with the elbow. They go send it off.
A man shoot after me, but because him never shoot me. I'm not gonna get in trouble because it's not clear and obvious, innit? Bro, this is as blatant as of a violent conduct as I've ever seen in my life. Him look to, him not just elbow, you know? Him look and then elbow. It's not deliberate, it's not clear and obvious. Oh, you fucking stupid, man. Incompetent motherfuckers, man. Yo, somebody did have a bet. Yo, listen, you can't trip me. Football rigged. All of them game are rigged. Yo, listen, we're going the league fine, but it rigged. The whole lot rigged. There's no way it's not rigged.
Oh, shit. Oh, man, I'm dying.
Any contact. This idiot, somebody really used the last few brain cells that them have for comment. That's not a red card because the video doesn't show any contact to other player.
Hey,
the man a fool now, blood clot, brother.
I don't know what is red card anymore, man. I don't know what is violent conduct.
Red card, you think a red card are your problem right now because we are talking about red card. I don't know what is life anymore. Not flawless. We'll go back to it again. Nothing no make sense. It don't make sense. It don't, bro. Tell me. No, but tell me.
Trust me, I hear you. I don't know. I don't know how that's not a red card, man.
This is not violent intent because I never connect. What? What? The man elbow swing full force, but it's not violent because I never connect.
Yeah, because he didn't connect, but then Kuda slapped a Spurs player and got sent off. I got them. It got extended. I swear it got extended in the chat. When Kuda slapped, he slapped one of the Spurs player, and he got 3 matches. And I swear he got an extra match or extra 2. Let me know, people. Let me know if that's the case. I don't know if West Ham appealed it, but I do remember that. Yeah, it's crazy work, man. It's crazy work. It really, really is, man. Well, you lot get any questions in as well. This won't be too long of a Q&A. It'll be a short one. And run up the likes, hit the subscribe button, all that good stuff. There'll be no live tomorrow or today if you're in the UK, but I'm going to do the pre-record. So go to the community page. I'm doing a solo Q&A pre-record, so I answer any questions that you lot have. I'll pick out the best ones. Then the day after, we'll be back to normal schedule all the way up until.
Where's the first? The first one.
Say that again. Yeah. This ain't. No long thing. Yes, Omar. What you saying, man?
No violent conduct.
It's crazy, man. Omar, what you saying, man? You good?
Hey, man, I'm good. I can't believe you're actually live this early, man. Like this late. I'm gonna be very honest. I was actually sitting here watching wrestling, and I was like, well, it's getting boring. And then all of a sudden, I just get a notification that you're live. I'm like, no, this is live at 10 p.m.
Because I left because we did back again late, and then that went on, and I was like, I had to go because I was trying to I got my hair sorted, and then boom, I checked back. And the man was still live. So I was like, you know what, troops? Yeah, redirect to me and I run the Q&A. I ain't run nothing on here today.
They just finished?
They not finished not too long ago.
Back again, yeah, man.
Wow.
Back again.
Me did I watch that? That's why I know say you live.
Yeah, back again was like 3 hours or something like that.
Hey, what one for back again, blood man? Just to run that anytime now, innit?
Nah, it's because it's the Christmas period. That's what it is. That's why it switched up.
Just
that's
like a
crazy.
run, bruv.
But yeah, again, the nighttime, yo, them super chats had me rolling, man. People are hilarious, man. Like that whole Salah Hazard thing, they're using it
Oh,
for 3 hours, 30 minutes, crazy.
Bro, I missed it. I should have gone and actually watched that,
Yo.
bro. I would have probably been. It was probably
man.
going crazy.
What you
I'll go
saying,
back
like?
and watch it.
Yeah,
Right, like-
definitely. On
But
my hey,
honestly,
everyone, you got ticket.
I can't really make sense of much things in our world. But bro, what part of football people can't understand say your Hazard is just better than Salah? Irrespective of the fact that Salah score a bag of goals. Alright, him have a more illustrious career.
Lex, you just said it there.
Goals. Stats.
Yeah,
That's
but
right.
brother.
Stats.
Lex, what did you just say? You wake up and none of that makes sense, man. You know this.
But bro, alright, watch it. You see when we grow in our era, Zine, when we are watch football, stats never matter. Bro,
Yeah.
all the years we are watch football, stats never mattered. Because we never watch football for stats.
Facts.
Right now, if we win five, if back in the day, if a team win 5 love, and a man never wraps it top bins or do a madness, is a dead game to me. You get me?
Mhm.
All right, so I could try to establish certain little things now.
Go on.
Salah is a goal scorer,
Absolutely.
first and foremost.
Yeah.
Him have moments when he do spectacular things, and we're not gonna take that away from him.
Absolutely.
But was Eden Hazard better than Salah? Yes. He was a better footballer than Salah. Number one. Number two, no definitive art from a statistical perspective. Salah has been carrying Liverpool, right?
Yeah.
But the Hazard carry was not even it was just Hazard carrying. The man was just carrying. It was just, okay, Chelsea's dead today, but Hazard isn't. Okay, Diego Costa, whoever did score the 20-odd goals, but bro, that was never Diego Costa's team. It was not a Costa carry. It was not Costa is way better than Hazard because Costa has 20 goals and Hazard doesn't have 20 goals. No, it was every time Hazard gets the ball, 4 or 5 players get taken out of the game, irrespective of whatever, and the man just gonna win it. Him gonna put it on a plate, him gonna wraps it, him gonna do something crazy. It was just Hazard. You get what I say? Him did have Zabaleta the splits. Him tear up Liverpool multiple times. See me? Him tear up any team multiple times. Him just tear up for no reason. Like him just the game dead for like 90 minutes, and then Hazard just get it, bam, 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 goal. And you're like, what the hell? You get what I say? I watch Salah the other day get 4 GNA. In which game we play? In the game before the last one. First, him get 4 GNA. And the only time I see Salah is when him get the 4 fucking GNA.
You know what? Just to add to what you're saying, Lex, I literally said this on my stream on the Arsenal Ipswich game. I said, bro, I watched football at a very young age, and when I was getting into football, bro, stats. Like, let's be honest, like people really started taking stats seriously around probably in the early 2009, 2010 afterwards. Right? But in my early years, in my earlier years, Lex, in my earlier years growing up, right, I saw past it Zidane. I'm not even talking prime Zidane. I'm talking about Zidane after he's past it, right? Or now when he's past it. Ronaldinho in his prime. I didn't need to see these people's numbers, bro. Like these were people.
World Cup
2006 World Cup.
No,
World Cup was my first.
About 2 or 3 World Cup. I watch Zidane versus Brazil. See me?
Yeah, 2098 2000
as well.
And 2006, yeah.
And
the 2006 and the 2006 one, I remember that. I remember that because that was one of the best games. I swear to God, bro. That game, it was beautiful to watch, bro. The ballers they were in that team.
Because Brazil on my side. I'm gonna rate Zidane. I'm gonna for watch Zidane discipline Ronaldinho, Kaka, R9, Cafu. The Brazil side that was peak Brazil. All my life, I never see a Brazil peak like 06 Brazil. We have Ballon d'Or Ronaldinho.
Lex, I was 9. Lex, I was 9 years old.
Flick the ball over R9 head in the midfield, just like do it casually, like him in my backyard.
Yeah, he did.
Lex,
but for some reason, we in this era talk about fucking Odegaard world class and World Cup. Fuck all of that shit.
No, it's true, bro. Flawless. I get it, bro. Because I feel the
Oh,
same way. No, I
that
feel
was
the
my
same
first
way.
World Cup as well. Was '98. That was my first World Cup. I remember.
My first World Cup
was
was 06. Let me tell you something about my
bro,
story.
you know the monstrosity me have to witness. The monstrosity me have to witness.
Lex, we get
my
it, bro.
favorite football that's just like get done by one ball-head brother. We end up go buck a man in at the final.
Lex, I swear to God, bro. My first introduction of Zidane, let me tell you something. Growing up, people used to tell my father, my dad, who watched Zidane in his prime, used to tell me, Omar, Zidane, because this was like when he was a Real Madrid. I was a Barca fan growing up, right? So his last season of his career is when I really started watching football, right? And my dad was telling me, yo, this guy is one of the best players in the world, this and this and this. I didn't really see it because I was just watching the end of his time at Madrid. When he played in that World Cup, that Brazil team was the scariest team I've seen in that World Cup. This brother, bro, in that game against Brazil, bro, that was the moment I knew. I was like, bro, I'm watching one of the greatest players to ever play the game.
Yo,
that game alone, I saw Ronaldinho, my goat. You just mentioned it, Lex.
It was one love in it. The Henry goal from the
1-0, yeah, Henry
from Zidane.
Yep,
and
one touch.
Bro, nobody not talk about the goal. Everybody, only thing people
funny?
talk about that game is Zidane. And this is the thing, people understand something. It wasn't a goal or assist. It's not a goal or assist thing. Single player. There's 22 other people on the field, and he has controlled each and every one of them. How do you do that? What can I understand? A lot of people in this new era don't have the capacity for actually see a game and understand what is happening when they see something like that. That is why Iniesta get ratings. That is why Xavi get ratings. That is why Busquets get ratings. That's why these players get ratings, not because of GNA. It's because the game is way more than just GNA. Because if it was just GNA, everything we can just watch robots play football.
Absolutely.
This is why some robots on the field, and you pick your favorite robot. Give him a mohawk in it.
Because what happened, Lex, was as well because it was two things. One with Ronaldo and Messi, because they got so much GNA.
Yeah, the GNA was so crazy.
Like, it was solely GNA. Like Ronaldo and Messi didn't contribute much more than just goals and assists. They contributed so much more. Messi is not just
when Zidane won the World Cup, when he won the Ballon d'Or in 1998. Does anyone in this panel know how many goals or assists he had that season? He probably didn't even have 10 goals or 10 assists that season. But it doesn't matter, bro.
68,
but this roughly. 98, bro. I'm just talking about that whole season, yeah, from Juventus and France. Right?
Wait, if you talk about the whole 98, Zidane as a player, what, a club or a country or a bit of both? Well, roughly about 20-ish, something like that, maybe.
GNA.
Your GNA about 20 years.
No, bro. We need to check that. But let me be clear. Even in that World Cup, no. My point is, if you think about Zidane was considered the best player in the world. Nobody knew his stats because people watched him. They watched him that season, bro. Flawless. This is the thing, bro. You can see, bro. The thing with GNA
in terms of goals, but that was it. I didn't know midfielder stats.
This is the thing because people at that time they don't watch the GNA. They don't do.
But this is the thing. That was because fast. But in that time, kind of football was about people wanting to watch. You understand what I'm saying, right? This is why, Flawless. Let me tell you something. Because I am just like Lex mentioned, I'm a Barca fan. I got to see Iniesta, Xavi, all of these players, bro. These guys were not stats, man. But because I watch them, I know how good they are. So because of my way of seeing football at a very young age, having to judge players based on what I see is how I always rate players. So people always say, "Oh, Omar, this is a highly rated player." I'm like, okay, why is he highly rated? Oh, well, he has GNA. I'm like, do you actually watch this guy? Let me actually watch him before I actually make up my mind. Because, bro, it takes more than just stats to impress me, bro. Because anyone can get stats. You understand what I'm saying, right? You see in this generation, bro, how many players are highly rated just on stats alone? And you're watching them every week, and you're like, bro, what are people seeing that I'm not seeing? Like that was one thing I was asking since your guy came to your club, Bruno. I was like, bro, I'm watching this guy play every week, and I am not seeing what you guys are seeing. What are you guys seeing that I'm not? Please tell me what is his best quality.
Footballer. That's his best quality, being a dead footballer. You get me? It's like this. It's like I used to watch Bruno week in, week out, bruv. Because I watch all of them games. Zine. And repeatedly and consistently, every game I've watched Bruno play, he does dumb shit for no reason, as if to say ball retention isn't necessary to help you win a game. It is necessary. So the thing about it is, okay, Bruno wraps it and score 1 goal, but how many goals has he cost you inadvertently? How many goals has he cost you by just not being able to retain possession? Why you think Amorim gone in him shell? Amorim never start like this. He must play defensive now. Kind of say, yo, them man they can't even keep the ball, so I have to hold a shape. He must hold a shape.
He's adapting to what's going on. He understands.
My problem is, it's like he must say, yo, I gotta be defensive, but I gotta put in mind of to try play a little advanced 8 for try to something, but it not gonna work.
No, we got
mine have to be in front of flipping Bruno. As a matter of fact, Bruno need to get the go up on the bench.
Exactly.
Bench him.
Exactly.
Bench him and just say, yo, Xerxes and you man just pass the ball within the 100 and see what you can do. Because big man thing, it don't make sense you play. You're all right. You already a player back 3. Dallo and Mazrari as wing backs. With a back 3, you're playing a back 5. Why? Because the psychology of the players that you're playing is defensive.
Yeah, they're fullbacks. Absolutely.
They're fullbacks, they're not wing backs. So it's not like a Frimpong. It's not like a, all of these players like a Davies who will love go forward. Them man, then in the forward thing, them play right at the furthest them used to going is right at the edge of the box. So what that explain you need to do? It means now you need to drop flipping Martinez because they might cost you so much goals. Put back Mazrari at centre back where he was playing well. The only change I would make is not to put Ahmad back at right back. Play Anthony at right wing back.
Right.
Why do you play Anthony at right wing back? He has good ball retention. He's attacking minded. And him can link the play. He does not need to do any God Almighty thing else.
Yeah.
Just link the play and get back into position when a time for defend.
I think he'll give him it because he's played him there before.
It's like him kind of ease him in the role and I teach him it. So it look like that's what's happening. So fine. But at some point in time, him need for drop in because if him don't drop in, brother, I'm gonna continuously lose games. Because if you have 2 10s. You now have a single cam with 2 wide forwards and a striker. So what that means then is that when the 10s get congested, them need an outlet. The outlet need to be the wing backs. Them can't be back there while you're attacking. Because you have Ugarte in midfield. Ugarte won't be an outlet because he's too far from the play. And if you want to use minor, then you have 4. What happens when you're playing a team with a back 5? Your attackers are congested. You can't even get a crossing because there's no one to link with. It need to go back to the one in the just start where Mazrari would push up as the centre back and link play with the man them and then them fall back together when they lose the ball. And that help on the retain possession because they get back the ball quicker and then they can do stuff. But this Hoyland, what the fuck is wrong with that guy?
No.
Stay on your feet.
There ain't nothing wrong with him. He's just not very good.
It's just not good, bro.
No, but that's what's wrong with him.
Exactly.
He's just not very good.
Stay on your feet, like one to them. Them
Lex,
don't
I
work.
swear to God, Lex, I was sitting there. I said this to you. This brother, right? Bro, this guy, every time I'm watching, I know you said Xerxes had a poor game, previous game. The thing with Xerxes is, right? He is someone who you can see sometimes he's trying to put pressure on like the defense and stuff like that. Bro, Hoyland, I was watching him in that game against right?
Yeah, go on, carry on.
And this is the thing, bro. He was getting the ball cut under his foot. He wasn't being in the right position. Like I get, he's tall and he's kind of young. They're trying to use the whole, long ball stuff, but it wasn't working. You understand what I'm saying, right? The fact that Xerxes, even in the few 11 minutes that he was on the pitch, I was seeing more from this dude. He was trying to like pressure their defense and stuff like that. You understand what I'm saying, right? And this was the same thing that was the same thing occurred against Spurs. And I get it. He did well against Spurs. He gets the start against Bournemouth. He has a stinker against Bournemouth. You understand what I'm saying, right? And then he gets benched again. But this is the thing. Hoyland, for me, apart from the Europa League, bro, this guy goes missing in every other competition. You understand what I'm saying? It's only in the Europa League where this guy turns up, right? But with Xerxes, I feel like Xerxes brings more to the United.
Because he have more space.
Xerxes, the
The
problem
other
is he
teams
hasn't been
play
given
with more
enough
space,
chances,
huh?
though.
What's that?
Xerxes, the problem is,
No, but the
problem
thing
with
about it is, though, it's not just that Xerxes doesn't get. All right, so that is a factor. He's not being played as consistently as Hoyland, especially when Hoyland was there last season. Hoyland went like 20-something games and was just playing consistently over and over and over. Not only is Xerxes not getting the play time, but at times the players that are being played with Xerxes, it makes it an unfortunate situation because what you then have, like for instance, you man saw how Ahmad played the right wing back.
Yeah.
Ahmad got forward. That's why it worked.
Like you said, Lex, that's his mindset.
That's his mindset, and that's what the mindset
is.
needs to be because you need to stretch the pitch, and you cannot stretch the pitch if you consistently have to be playing backwards. The man them have to up there because the whole reason of the system is to have those guys to stretch the pitch, and that then in turn stretch the other team, and then the ball can be played freely within the lines. If you have Dallo who is reluctant to go forward, Mazur, and not just that, it's not just the reluctance to go forward, is the positions they pick up when they go forward. They pick up positions to retreat.
Yeah, like a fullback.
Even if they're forward, they're not hugging the line. They're more inverted and looking to go back for when Bruno hoof it. I hear people are talking about, the other day when I watched the game Flawless. And Bruno Trivella like 3-4 times in the game. They must say, he's putting in good crosses and no one's getting on the end of them. Brother, you know what a fucking good cross is? When it finds somebody. When the cross finds somebody, that is a good cross. Don't watch how it curls and what. If there's no one there, it was not a good cross.
Not a good cross.
Understand something about football. The pass is played to the player, not to nowhere. Not out of bounds. When you're playing a pass, you are looking to find someone. You watch their run, whatever run they're making, it doesn't matter. You're looking to pass it to them.
That's it. And I'm glad you're saying it. Maybe people will take it more on board because it's a non-Manchester United fan saying it. But I've been saying it about Bruno. That's why I just say Bruno. I've been on this very platform.
Trent doesn't always find
6 months ago, 6 months ago, a year ago, year and a half ago, 2 years ago. Shout out to Eddie, me and Eddie on Managerial United with the chat. Debating whether this guy's world class or not. Are we telling people?
Debating.
For those that are watching that remember them shows, just go back and check Managerial United from 2 seasons ago, a season and a half ago, where me and Eddie was legit debating people in the chat about Bruno being world class or not and his ability.
I'm sorry, who's saying Bruno is world class?
The people who are not in the chat no more. That's who said it. The people who because miraculously they disappeared.
The man them don't even understand the whole world class thing in it.
Bro, I swear to God, I swear to you, people don't even know what the definition of world class is. Like genuinely, if you define world. Like honestly, that's if I ever was to meet one of these, I'll just ask them, what is the definition in world class to you? What do you define world class? Because I feel like your definition of world class and my definition is two different things.
The thing is, people's definitions of what. That's why when people say to me, I always go, "What is your metric? What is your criteria?"
So, maybe we can argue and say world class is subjective, right? So, for instance, maybe
I think it's subjective to an extent in regards to some people.
Look,
say,
I'm gonna break it down. There's only 2 ways you can break it down. We can go to world class from just an overall perspective. So when we look, we say Zidane world class, R9 world class, Ronaldinho world class. You get me?
Yes.
Or you can be like a prick and then say world class has to do with the players in the world.
And that's where
you want to use that.
That's where
players who are currently in the world.
Yeah, I don't use that because people will say,
because you're going to end up chat fuckery.
Yeah, because people will say, if he's top 5 in Europe in his position, but let's say the standard is bad.
Exactly.
The standard
is bad. So there's nothing in.
You're the top. You're the 5th best striker in Europe. But if the strikers in Europe are not good, that doesn't make you world class, in my opinion.
Exactly.
But some people use it. Some people do use it like that. Like if we say, all right, who's the top 5 strikers in the Premier League? If you're top 5 in the Premier League, that don't make you necessarily a good striker.
No, it
if the
doesn't.
standard is bad. Now the
And
standard
also-
could be phenomenal.
And also, Flawless, let me ask you guys, because you guys are a lot more, older than me as far as like how longer you guys have been watching the game, right? I said this earlier on my channel where I said, I feel like back in the day, right, because people used to judge players based on eye test, what they see, right? It was like every team, like even especially in the Premier League, right? You used to have like top class players, not even world class, but players who are highly rated, play for teams that are even like mid-table. I even mentioned players like Juninho, who played for Middlesbrough. I talked about what's his name? Gianfranco Zola from Chelsea before they got rich, right? You think about even like strikers like Les Ferdinand was around. You had like Andy Cole, Teddy Sheringham. I know what's his name? Chris Sutton. Bro, there's like so many names, right? These are players that you're mentioning right now, Flawless, who are mentioning who were putting 20 goals a season. And they were playing mid-table. Some of these players were playing for
like me too. Man, like flipping, yeah, flipping me too.
Me too, man.
Flipping we have that one, the Charlie Adam. Charlie Adam.
Charlie Adam. Blackpool.
Our next baller. Yo, you just every year you used to just have this one random baller like Danny Ings and them, man. Just one random baller from a dead side score 20 goals and them get relegated.
Mark Letizia.
Wilfred Boney, all of them, man.
Yeah, you talking about the streets never forget ballers, man, like Pyatt when he just bins in free kicks. You know
Bro,
what I'm saying?
Yeah, man just show up in on the Prem, bins free kicks and then say, yo, I'm tired, man, miss my home and cut.
I want to go back to Marseille.
And yeah, him just cut.
Charlie Austin.
England, bro.
Southampton Charlie Austin, bro. Another one. Remember he was a Southampton. Another one who was a
Ricky Lambert over there as well.
Ricky Lambert was doing this thing.
Flipping Ricky Lambert. Him scored 20 goals in the league and we'll buy him.
Andy Carroll.
Liverpool. Yeah, you did. You guys bought them after. Yeah, they did. No. Yeah, they did. They bought Charlie Adams. They bought Ricky Lambert.
Oh, you mean if you buy
Ricky talking about Ricky Lambert? Yeah, you lot bought Ricky Lambert. I remember that. Yeah.
And Charlie Adams too. They after Blackpool got relegated, they bought.
Yeah, that one goal. Yeah. I remember Charlie Adams. Yeah. Because he played that Blackpool. Yo, that Blackpool team with Ian Holloway. I remember that side.
No, do you remember when they played you guys at Old Trafford? Remember, I think this is they got relegated, bro. And they played at Old Trafford. You guys won. I think you guys won 4-2. But they literally took the lead, and that was actually their relegation fight, and they actually came to play against Manchester United at Old Trafford. You know what? I watched that game. I still remember that game. I remember that. Ian Holloway, that Liverpool, that Blackpool team, bro. I feel like I'm like, yo, that was one of the teams in my heart, man. Because I'm like, yo, that team, they did not give a damn, bro. They didn't care about who they played, but they used to give their all against everybody, even United. I remember.
But bro, that's the thing. It's like, in those days, there was such a high quality that even them ballers just couldn't live up to the expectations. Them couldn't do it because the bar was so high. Nowadays, it's like because players are play for stats. Them not try to just focus on them game as a footballer. The stats will come, bro. You get what I'm saying?
As well, if you performing well, especially as an attacker,
the stats will come.
Yeah, without doubt.
You know what's funny, Alex? I'm glad that you guys mentioned this. Have you guys been seeing what a lot of fans have been talking to me about Yamal? Oh, have you seen Yamal? Yamal has only scored this amount of goals in the last few games. Bro, are you watching Barcelona? This guy's literally been my best attacker. This guy has literally been. Even in the games he's not scoring, bro. He's literally my best attacker. But because you people don't know, you guys are so obsessed with stats. Stats, it's all about stats. I'm like,
what? Because you know this is Barcelona fan. What do you think it is that Rafinha's form has turned so good this season? Because he just looks like a different player.
You know what it is? Let me say this. It's a system. Hansi Flick. I'll tell you this. Let me tell you this because this is the thing. When he arrived, Xavi was the one that was in charge. So we only saw him under Xavi. The fact that we've seen a new manager, different style, and then we're just seeing this completely different player compared to what he was with Xavi. I have to say it's the manager because I never saw this version of Rafinha at any point when he arrived since he's arrived.
Because the instructions for Xavi never match his play style or his abilities.
Basically.
As you look on Rafinha, bro, you can tell it's a PMP. You get me? PMP with a decent finish. When he went to Barcelona, they weren't peeing. You get me? So Hansi Flick is a PMP coach. It's just as simple as that. Why you think Foden looks so good under Pep? Because Foden is a link man.
Yeah. That's Pep's
Sterling,
game.
Needs
Sterling
link,
used to
man.
be PMP as well. Sterling used to be
Huh?
PMP as well, man. See
Who?
when he was there.
Who?
Sterling.
Who?
Sterling.
Oh, Sterling, yeah.
Yeah, Sterling.
The thing, I'll say this
Bro.
though. But I'll say this to you, Lex. One thing I would say about Rafinha is I've seen. I get what you mean, but I would say this about Rafinha. I feel like a lot of his game has also changed, even like in the way, like his dribbling, his crossing, his timing, and all of these stuff. You understand what I'm saying, right? I feel like there's a lot of improvement in his positioning and all of these stuff, right? But I don't necessarily disagree and saying that I feel like yes, for me, honestly, Flores, right? Because here's the thing with Hansi Flick. Hansi Flick is not the first time he's done this before. Even if you remember his Bayern team, look at guys like Serge Gnabry. Look at how good they were under Hansi Flick. You understand what I'm saying? Think about players like
Goretzka. Did it have? Was it like Gnabry, Coleman,
Goretzka, Coutinho, Lewandowski? What PSG? They beat PSG in the pandemic.
No, because I remember there was a point where Bayern was stocking up on wingers. I can't remember if that was his team or not, or was it slightly after?
Wait, which one?
They had there was Gnabry, Coleman.
Yeah, they were struggling with. Sane arrived after they won the Champions League.
Okay, yeah. There was a time where they were just stacking up on wingers. I can't remember who, but go on, sorry.
But basically, I would say this, right? Hansi Flick's Bayern Munich team, right? Those players that he had, players like the Gnabry, the Goretzkas, the Kimmichs, the flipping, even Alphonso Davies, Lewandowski, all of these players, right? Look at how all these players perform. Big up to Hussam. But look at how these players.
Done Hussam as well. Go on, carry on.
Yeah. But basically, some of these players, look at Gnabry, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Ever since that Champions League season, when they won the Champions League, bro, this brother has never been the same after Hansi Flick left. Literally, after Hansi Flick left, this guy just fell off a cliff. Bro, do you hear anybody talking about Gnabry these days? Like, look at Leroy Sané, bro. Leroy Sané, bro, is on his way out. They're linking him to my club right now.
Who was it? Steve Zir, the Bayern View. I spoke to them all. You was there because the fan calling show when they called in and they were saying Sané's done out. They was like, yeah, it's a wrap.
Yeah, brother.
And apparently he wants to join us because he wants to play under Hansi Flick.
You man have to understand is what most people have to understand is Sané has an ability, right? Sané and Prime did crazy, right?
Oh yeah,
crazy,
absolutely.
Blistering place, change of direction, Bro, your ankle have like 20-something bones. Eventually, with all of that pace and power, your ankle gonna pace and power the fuck out. You get me? It just gonna stop. Bro, I haven't played as much football as anybody. Like none of these footballers. But I used to play football like 4 or 5 times per week, Zine. Sometimes more. And bro, it was always the grind. And it never goes away. Bro, if I'm gonna play football right now and do with warm up and everything and do a crazy run, yeah, man, grind say, yo, bro, I just feel the grind. Yo, my G, I may feel the shin splits and all of that. So just imagine these man were trained every day. Because first of all, running isn't good for your body.
Yeah,
it's not good for your hips. It's not good for your legs. It's not good for your knees. And then you have man kick you down. Look on Sunny with all of that. So after that is why, for instance, Morgan Rogers, I kind of worry about him. Because
you're gonna when you play that type of game.
You remember Dembele. Dembele was crazy, but Musa Dembele, after a while, him did start to break down because I'm play style. Him run through too many brick walls. Bro, man watch Morgan the other day. Yeah, the match of them lose. Who them play? And them down to 10 men. Yeah. And the Newcastle players just a bounce off of him. Pause for that. You know what I mean?
I know what you meant.
Yo, for that.
Yo.
Yo, him just a what, bro? Him not doing a spectacular skill. Him just a put the ball in space, them a tackle him, and them just a fall.
I know the point you're talking about is when he was down to 10 men and the ref blew the whistle and he still had the ball.
Yeah,
he still had the ball. Yo, the referee. It was literally 3 players. One tried to tackle.
Yo, the man, unbelievable. You remember the game? And them lose the game they too love to. The Arsenal game. You can't tell me nothing about Partey and Rice. You can't tell me nothing about them after me watch that game. Nobody can tell me, Rice have this and Rice have that. Talk to Morgan Rogers. Because you have unfinished business with that brother, even though you won the game.
Man kicked the ball round one side of him and ran round the other. It was crazy, yo. He kicked the ball round one side.
The man walked directly through Thomas Partey. I still have the ball. Partey up on the ground and fall. I say, yo, where is he gone? And then he make one move one next time we kill Rice and Partey and just run the whole midfield. Them lose the game, but trust me, them never win the midfield. You can't tell me nothing. Arsenal never win that midfield. And it was like a 2v1. Him not even did a pass it to nobody. Him did just a walk past them. Like them never exist.
Yeah.
It's like it people are saying remind them of Dembele. No. It remind me of Yaya flipping Tory.
Yeah, because
when Yaya used to take up that ball for City and just start dribble, bro.
He was.
The man get 2-footed slide tackles and still a run.
Yeah.
That's what man
flying.
That Morgan Rogers one was crazy when the ref didn't play the advantage. The fact he still had the ball was crazy because it was a foul, and I understand why the ref blew for the foul.
Like multiple fouls.
It was more like he still had the foul.
And bro, Newcastle just kicked down the man them the whole game. Innit? Newcastle kicked down the man them the whole flipping game. That's why I'm so surprised that John Duran get a red card. Yo,
I know.
That's should I get a red card, bro? That's why I'm just say, yo, it rigged. People are praising Newcastle. Yo, the man watch United are gonna beat them and them are gonna fall off. Miss me with this Newcastle bullshit. Them show me everything what me need for Saturday. Watch.
They have as of late because they had a goal scoring problem. They patterned that in recent times, but they're a good side though. But Newcastle are one of those teams because of the attackers they have. Once it clicks, it looks fire. Like with Isak and Barnes and Gordon, and then you add Tonali in the mix and Bruno G getting forward and Jacob Murphy.
Hold on, we're not play them.
Who? Oh, it's at OT. It's not at their place.
But I can't even depend on that, bro. I'm telling you, dog.
I mean, Bruno is not playing, so that just increases United's chances.
It's a multiple. It's
play mine at the 10 now, innit?
Yeah, it's monumental fuck up after monumental fuck up is why we are where we are here. It's not just one thing. It's not just Amarim. It's not just the Bruno. It's not just
and people are saying, oh,
go on.
People are saying, oh, we should have kept Ten Hag. You dumb. The whole reason the team looks like this is because of Ten Hag.
Exactly.
You idiots. Not pretend like Amarim spent 100, 500, 1,000 mil. No, he has not spent any money. He's doing it with Ten Hag's players, and he looked, to be honest, on have more possession, but it's the same man them went by. The same man them can control a ball, and the players will actually look good. Guess who? The ones that him never buy.
Diallo, the ones he never played and shit. But here we are. And big up to Barrio as well, man. Says, bro, flawless, you live while Australia waking up. Big up, run up the likes, people. Over 130 of you lot in here. We're only at 51 likes. So let's get up to 100 likes, people. Like check 1, 2, 1, 2. Like check
flawless. Let me just see this.
Subscribe to Omar's channel as well, people. Subscribe to Omar B YT. Make sure you subscribe. Go on.
But listen, let me tell you something, bro. It's like just mentioned, like I said this to Flores, bro. Some of these football fans, bro, I swear to God, they have the weak memories. They have the memories of 80-year-olds, right? With amnesia and stuff, dementia and stuff. Like seriously, bro, are you actually taking the piss? I feel like some of these people, Flores, they just say some things just to trigger people. No, I swear to God, they just say it just to trigger people. They know that when they say something like that, you're gonna get some people pissed off. Oh, yeah, you understand what I'm saying, right? And
socials is about
exactly.
All right, bless up, Lex. Yeah,
we link.
Yeah, anytime.
I'm off as well. Big up, man.
Hey, blessings, man, blessings. We're gonna close out this shortly anyway. But yeah, Omar, you know what it's like. Like people want attention, but we don't. We just normally associate that with a gal being half naked on social, so she wants attention. But football fans are like that too. So rather than saying something that's well thought out, it's like people ain't interested in that, especially on social media. People ain't interested in something that's logical, balanced, and well thought out. It's a hot take. It's like, oh yeah, Ten Hag was not this bad. Yes, he was. This is why he left us in 13th. People forget that. This is why he broke all these records. Like this is his team. He spent big money on this team. What are we talking about here? When people say,
I agree,
like 85% of the players are trash. That 85% you are talking about, he signed or co-signed. Every single one of them. Everybody is here is because he wanted him here. Now, that doesn't mean Amorim doesn't need to do better. Yes, he needs to do better. Yes, you have to get results. That's why I hear the criticism. That's why Alexis mentioned it. People mention it in the comment section on match reactions. I see people mention it in the chat. Yes, he has to do better. And I expect him to do better. You know why, people? Because I rate the manager. This is why I'm not panicking. This is why I'm not saying he'll be sacked. This is why I'm not saying get him out. Will I be critical when he gets things wrong? Absolutely. You lot know me. Nobody is above criticism at Manchester United Football Club. Absolute no one. I've criticized everybody at points. So no one's above that. But I trust him to turn this around. Is the Newcastle game going to be tough? Absolutely. Liverpool away, the next one, tough. Absolutely. Then after that, the games on paper, we're not playing as many strong teams, but we struggled against anyone. But again, against everybody. But I'm going to remind this on you, and our better players got to perform to a better level. That's it, man. That's it.
I agree.
That's just what it is.
No, but
man, locked in as well. Yeah, go on.
Big up. But let me just say this very quickly, right? You see, when it comes to like positions like that, bro, social media I've learned, because I'm on social media, right? And I'll be honest, apart from probably, I don't know, Instagram, and maybe like if I'm live on Twitter when a watch along is happening, right? I'm not usually tweeting or doing anything. It's very rare for me to actually tweet. You want to know why? Because, dude, sometimes I go in there and I just start strolling, right, bro? Unless I'm following you, there's certain people I just don't go to certain areas, because I'm just like, bro, I feel like, bro, I'm going to lose IQ just listening to some of these people speak. And literally today, let me give you a perfect example. I was on Northside's channel, right? After that absolute stink show, bro, in that game, right? We sat there, right? And literally, like, after full time, Babs ended up tweeting on his Twitter page, right? He put, I don't know if you've seen this. I'm sure you've seen it because I put it on. I've actually reposted it. But
what did he say?
But basically, he basically put three tweets. But the best one was, in 2024, no team. Hold on, let me actually pull it up. I want to make sure to get a word for word, bar for bar. I actually saved it. Let me pull it up, Flawless. Give me a second. Let me get it up.
Cool,
Make sure you guys smash the likes, guys. Come on, get the likes up. Okay, here it is. I reposted it. He said, in 2024, most points won, most goals scored, and least goals conceded 2024. And I retweeted and I posted as, congratulations to the 2024 champions, Arsenal FC. Look at this. I don't know if you can see it, Flawless. I know it's a little bit dimmed. Hold on. I'll probably share it or something. But basically, it's the table. It's basically the table, right? And you've got like Arsenal on top, Liverpool second, City third, Chelsea fourth. I'm like, bro, this guy, how convenient is it that you decided literally after the final whistle, after that absolute stink show, to actually pull this up? Dude, it's incredible to me, like, just how shameless some fans are, bro. Because seriously, bro, this is your victory. This is your victory. Most goals scored, most points won, most goals scored. How about actually winning the league? Like, seriously, if you're to win the league and you don't get the most goals scored, the most points, none of that stuff, but you win the league, bro, guess what? The team that finished, let me see, the team that finished third in this table, right, with the goals scored, right, Flawless, they won the league. They won the trophy. That's why I actually sarcastically put it down. I'm like, bro, at the end of the day, this is the issue, man. People like you, and I even said it to Flawless. I was like, bro, you see some people like Babs, I feel bad for them. You want to know I feel bad for them? Because these guys are born in the 2000s. No, let me tell you why.
Don't feel bad for Babs. Babs knows. No. Shout out to Babs. Babs knows exactly what he's doing. Don't feel sorry for Babs. Babs knows the game. He said it to Northside, I think, on his channel.
Yeah, he did.
He said, wait, did he not say, I'm doing what has to be, I'm paraphrasing, what has to be done to get clicks? I don't judge people. However you get your money is however you get your money. However you sell your product is however you sell. I'm cool with Babs. However you sell your product is however you sell your product. I don't judge. Like, that's not my style. But the way I go about it is not his style. So I don't criticize. I understand what it is. He'll say those things. He'll be super positive to get interactions. And hey, you know what? It's working. And Babs out here flying. I just can't do it. But
and that's the truth. See, this is the thing with me, Flawless. Even though I'm saying all this stuff, I have nothing against someone like Babs. You understand what I'm saying? I've never met Babs. I don't have any issues with him. But I'll tell you this, right? My thing usually is, I have a problem with people who have the not even Babs. It's not even Babs I'm pointing the finger at, right? But there's certain people who do these things, and when they see people like, even in your fan base, right? And then they see people like you who actually speak their own mind, and they think that they can come with you and tell you how to support the club. And at that moment is where I'm like, okay. All right. First of all, not everybody can do the whole sellout thing. You understand what I'm saying, right? Certain people are just too real to be sellouts. You understand what I'm saying, right? They don't do it for clicks or for money or for to be noticed and stuff like that. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. They don't do that, bro. They don't get it twisted. We all want to get noticed. We all want to get views. I want to get views on my channel. I want to get the subscribers. I want to do all of that. But what I don't want to do is sell my soul to have those things, bro, because it's not going to be legitimate. I'm not going to be happy. You understand what I'm saying, right? But certain people.
And that's what I say. As long as you can live with it, you're good. And that's just the way I am and everyone like it. That's why I don't judge your show. Because if someone tried to tell me, oh, you should do this I know I could get many more views, much more subs if I did certain things. But you know what? I'ma just be me. So that's why there's no gimmick. And anyone who's met me, this is what I'm like in person. This is exactly what I'm like in person. Like that's Northside. When Northside met me, Northside was like, oh, gee, you're actually just a chill in person. Yeah. You are like, oh, you just not bothered or don't care about results or nothing. Like, no, I'm just like this. Anyone who's met me before, tap to any content creator who's met me and actually been around me, they'll tell you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I never found when they do their barbecues or from around the Lewis or whoever else. So it's each to their own. I don't judge.
I feel like with certain people, you can tell. Even when you're just watching YouTube, you can just, honestly, you can tell. You want to know why, Flawless? It's because you see, when things get tough, that's when people really show you how they are like. You understand what I'm saying, right? So sometimes I watch people, right, and I see the way they act. I'm just like, cool. I see you now, but I want to see you when things are not going your way. How are you going to be? You understand what I'm saying, right? And even like with some of these fan channels, right, who do the whole being positive thing. If this is who you are as an actor, if I know that this is who you are when the cameras are not on and you're not doing all this stuff, I'm like, okay, cool. I may not agree with the way you do things, but I know that's you. That's how you do things. So I respect you. I have nothing against you, right? But you can see when sometimes things don't go the way they want or things are not going well. Some of these same positive people will start showing how they actually feel. You understand what I'm saying, right? And it might just slip, like the mask just slips for just a little moment and you just see it and you're like, I got you. You understand what I'm saying? And it's those moments you're just like, bro, you see what I'm saying? Like you are like you. At the end of the day, this is what you do.
It's about being honest, and that's one thing with me. The reason why when I get to, oh yeah, you like when people say this to me, and you would have heard people say this, oh, you catch people out, or you ask bad questions or something. You know why no one can catch me out or ask me bad questions? Because I answer everything honestly. There's no topic I won't talk about when it comes to Manchester United, and I answer everything honestly. So you can't, there's no catching me out. There's no uncomfortable, even though the conversation is uncomfortable, it's not uncomfortable for me, even though it's uncomfortable. But I want to talk about Manchester United when Manchester United are bad. But I have no issue talking about it because I'm honest when I'm on about talking about it. I'm super honest about it. Whether I rate the manager, don't rate the manager, rate certain players, etc. That's why there's none of that. You know what I'm saying? Don't can't say, oh yeah, I baited Flawless into such and such. Oh, you asked that bad questions, you know. Nah, that's because you're not being super honest. Tell us because I ask the questions to get people's honest and real feelings on stuff. That's why I ask certain questions. And if I could see, like when someone was in the chat, prime example, we was talking about, I can't remember what show it was. And this happens in the chat all the time. It was in the chat, and we were talking about FSG. I can't remember what show it was. And I mentioned something about FSG and the fact that Trent, Van Dijk, Salah down to the last year of their contracts. And a Liverpool fan pulled up. I'm not even going to say his name. And he was in the chat and he was like, oh, don't talk about FSG, blah, 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 etc., etc. And I just asked him a simple question. I said, are you FSG in or FSG out? And then his response was, no. His response was, no ownership is perfect, blah, blah, blah. No. That's not what I asked. I didn't ask you about other ownerships. Are you FSG in or FSG out? Because I'm here as a Manchester United fan criticizing FSG. There's a reason why the large proportion, 99.9% of Liverpool fans are FSG out. This is why they flew planes. This is why they've had protests. This is why it's content creators have spoke about it. This is why the hashtag is trended with the whole FSG out thing. But he just didn't like the fact that it was me, and I get that. Wrong messenger.
Yeah, wrong messenger, isn't it?
Manchester United fan. Oh, wrong messenger. Manchester United fan who's then gonna run jokes about it. Because I know you FSG out. Well, you don't like me criticizing them. So that's why when I asked you, because if you were FSG and you just turn around and say, yeah, I'm FSG, you don't like them. So, and the fact that they did that, get mad at them. There's no way that you should be in the predicament you're in with Salah, Van Dijk, and Trent. No way should your three of your best players be down to the last 6 months of their contract. And speaking of LFC, big upside, because he still thinks Trent's staying. You know what I'm saying?
And it's crazy because I actually just saw I got some news earlier today that apparently the process is being speed with Real Madrid. So he's getting closer and closer. He's getting closer and closer to signing that deal, Si. So, bro, do not think, because this is the thing, bro. This is Real Madrid we're talking about. Big up to Lee. Lee actually just finished his stream, bro. He's been streaming, I think, for the last 4 hours or something like this. This brother, right? He never sleeps, man. I said, I'm like, yo, you just never sleep, because you be doing like 5-hour streams, and then 2 hours or 3 hours later, you're back up doing streams again. It's crazy. But look, at the end of the
50K, 100K, 200K, so that I don't have to work as much. That's why.
Exactly. And this is the thing. At the end of the day, with certain people, like this is the thing, Flawless. I'm gonna be very honest with you. If you want to know, like, honestly, for someone like me, the reason why I always gravitate to like places like this, channels like this, when there's channels out there that have 100K subscribers and stuff like that, bro, where I could easily just go in and try to get as much viewers or more subscribers, is because the thing with me is, bro, like I said, maybe it's where I come from, but I've always been raised to be around people who are legit. You understand what I'm saying, right? Whether they're big or whether they're small. You understand what I'm saying, right? We're somewhere where you feel like you can basically vibe with them as far as like the way you're thinking. Because this is the thing. Sometimes when you go to places where people don't think like you and you start saying the way you say things, some people either cannot handle the fact that because there's certain people, they can't handle the fact that other people think differently. You understand what I'm saying, right? It just can't get into their minds. That's why sometimes you see it even in your I'm sure in your chat, right? People disagreeing with you, people going at you for your opinions and stuff like that. It's like, bro, if you don't like my opinion, why are you even here? You understand what I'm saying, right? Like, there's other channels available.
You know what that ties into as well in regards to, because I have no issues with people like disagreeing with me. When it comes to panelists, I have the most. Our panelists don't shut up. One thing about all my hosts on here, they all got a fucking opinion. And then when you go to the fan calling show, including yourself, Omar, and all the others, whether it's a side, whether it's a you, everybody got an opinion here. So the last thing I have around me on this channel is yes man. So I have no issue with disagreement. What I have an issue with is people just looking at, you mentioned about people tweeting just to get attention. I have an issue with that. When people don't even say big up in the chat. They don't even go, yo, big up Flawless, what you saying? I think you're wrong about such and such. It's just straight to the, oh yeah, you was wrong about such and such. We've just won the Manchester Derby. Prime example, we've just won the Manchester Derby. Last minute winner. And before you even celebrate, you're telling me about what I'm wrong about or what the manager did wrong. Before you even get to the joy and accept what's just happened. Before you even say, hey, Diallo played fantastic today. Or whoever, or the pass from Martinez was brilliant for the winning goal, or we defended well, or Maguire locked up. Before you get to any positive, you just get straight to the negative. Nah, man, I'm not here to argue.
It's an absolute.
I'm not here to argue with you like we're in a relationship.
And you know what? And you know what's funny? Because I'm glad you mentioned that. Because you remember, because you know me, I'm someone who I follow you and I follow guys like Ranson, a lot of United fans, right? In the earlier years of Ten Hag's time at United, in that first season, right, when he finished third, things were actually going well. You guys had a better season than you expected, right?
Perhaps.
Everyone came out and support. You were supporting him. Rance was supporting him. Exactly. Saeed was supporting. Everybody was supporting him. And even Rance supported him so much. He even had actually had like clothing line where he had Ten Heisenberg. You know what's funny? You see the moment that you guys switched, the moment that you guys realized, okay, I've seen enough. I don't think this guy is the guy. You understand what I'm saying, right? You had all these people coming at him, trying to do the thing of, wait a minute, didn't you have the Ten Heisenberg shirt? Didn't you do this? You're flip-flop, this and this and this. Like, you can't change your opinion. It's like, bro, with new information, we assess our decisions. You see me, I'm currently backing Hansi Flick, and I will continue to back him. But here's the thing, right? At next season, if I don't see any changes, at some point, I will start pointing the finger at the manager. You understand what I'm saying, right? Especially if I start seeing you being given the tools to do the job, and you keep messing up. At some point, I'm gonna look at you and say, "Okay, bro, this is your team. You're the one that's making these mistakes. This is not about anybody else. This is on you." And when that time comes and you haven't improved, bro, I want you gone. That's what people don't understand, bro. When it comes to managers, you don't just head on the manager the moment they arrive. Every manager deserves the benefit of the doubt until they show you at a certain point that they are not good enough. And at that moment, then you then assess and say, okay, I've seen enough. I've watched enough games. I've done enough assessments. And honestly, from my final result is he is not good enough. With certain people, that's not the case. Because they stand on one side, that's where they always stand. No, at the end of the day, we're human beings. We're not always gonna get things right. You can get things wrong, and when you get things wrong, you just say, "Ah, cool, I got it wrong. It is what it is." You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, 100%. Sorry, I was just seeing some nonsense. I was just
I'm seeing it too. That's why I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah. I'm just
but seriously, but see, that's the thing. At the end of the day, we get things. At the end of the day, we are fans here. Even
I say this all the time. I get more things wrong than I get right. I'm not here in regards to all being an oracle. I'm a Manchester United fan who gives my opinions on Manchester United and other things as well, just Premier League in general and whatever else. I don't take it as gospel. I'm giving my opinion on stuff. If I get it right, great. When it comes to Manchester United, I get more things right than I get wrong. Overall, probably more wrong than right than everything else because I have less information and less of an interest in other things that are going on. But it's like, I'm not interested in that. Like, yo, I'm here. The reason the channel's called Sarcasm City TV is to let people know. It's like, yes, we'll talk about things seriously, but hey, these jokes gonna run over here. You gonna get these jokes, man. You gonna get the jokes. Your team, your favorite player, no one's above getting these jokes cracked on them. As simple as that. Big up Sido in the cup. And again, big up before you carry on, you lot continue to run up the likes. Continue to run up the likes. Hit the subscribe. Hit the notification bell. Subscribe to Omar's channel, Omar BYT. The link is in the chat. Right. Final couple questions, and we're gonna close out, people. Literally,
you got your questions in. I'll say this right. Listen, at the end of the day, as football fans, yes, we are not. At the end of the day, we may not know more than the club, and we're not claiming that we do. Like even right now. Go ahead.
1 second. To screenplay. No, I don't do NBA watch-alongs on here. The NBA watch-alongs are on the playback screenplay. All of them. So get over, and that's not just you. To everyone watching, get over to the Sarcasm City TV playback. For those that don't know what it is, it's an app. You download it from your app store. Playback. PLAYBACK. Playback TV. Or you just go to www.playback.tv/Sarcasm City TV. Site. You create an account for free. So you sign up, create an account. Follow Sarcasm City TV, and just like here on YouTube, like you're watching right now, and you're in the comment section, it's the exact same on Playback. And NBA watch-alongs we do over there, Playback have a partnership with the NBA. So I'm giving out VIP passes so you can watch the game. So say there was a game on right now, you'd see me and Omar on the screen, but you'd also see the game on in the background as well, people. So get over to the Playback. That's where all the NBA watch-alongs are. And also Premier League watch-alongs are over there, Champions League, Europa League, boxing, UFC, NFL, or Formula One, all over there on the Sarcasm City TV playback. Yeah, screenplay, join up. I'll drop the link in the chat right there. And that's not just the screenplay, that's the everybody else,
guys. Get on the playback, man. It's always great down there.
Playback's mad fun, people.
Absolutely. I usually work in the mornings during the Premier League games. I'm just sitting there just watching sometimes. I'm not even commenting. I'm just sitting there just watching the game with you guys, just acting fraudulent in there. Certain people when they're in there. But that's the thing.
Right here, like the Arsenal Ipswich game we did on there. The United watch-alongs I dual stream here on the YouTube and the playback, but all of the Premier League games all over on the playback. Also do La Liga games over there. Well, yeah, man, Timmy is good. Playbacks is good. Like I said, it's over there gaming content as well. So go.
The pro clubs exactly.
Yeah, pro clubs. I need to actually partner pro clubs with the man. Them that is on me. Like what have we even got coming up? Oh, like for instance, the playback people before the new year is out. What have we got coming up? So for instance, Leicester City, Manchester City, West Ham, Liverpool will be both over there. And then 1st of January, New Year, Brentford, and what's it called will be over there. Brentford and Arsenal game that will be over there as well.
But that's the thing. See, You on FC 25? I'll be honest, I don't have the
25, yeah.
game. I don't have the game, to be perfectly honest. I don't. But see, this is the thing. Like I said, Flores, at the end of the day, we are fans. We state our opinions. That's why we do this. At the end of the day, let me be clear. I don't know it. The things I know about the club, or the things I know, is the things I talk about. I don't talk about things I don't know. You understand what I'm saying, right? But as fans, we have opinions. You understand what I'm saying? We don't get paid by the club, right? We actually, like, a lot of us invest a lot of money to the club.
United, if you don't want some great PR, hit my email. I will run PR for Manchester United at the right price. Just hit my email. Contact Mr.
Right price.
at gmail.com. Contact Sarcasm City TV. And I know you got other people doing it, but one, they won't do it as well as I will. And I'll do it for half the price. You know what I'm saying? If you got someone, I'll do it for half the price. If you're paying someone 100K a year to do it, I'll do it for 50. If you're paying someone 50K a year to do it, I'll do it for 25. You know what I'm saying? This is not just Manchester United. This is any football club, any team. Cause I know some players be watching channels and that. If you want your player to have the most sublime PR, contact Sarcasm City TV at gmail.com. That is contact Sarcasm City TV at gmail.com, or contact Mr. Take Note at gmail.com. And that way you can get in touch and we can negotiate prices. We can negotiate. And I will do it not only better than the vast majority, I will also do it at a cheaper price. If it's 10K a week, 10K a month, you're doing it for someone, I'll do it for 5. Just hit me up.
Hey, man, come on, man.
I want to sponsor the channel. Let me know as well, man.
Yeah,
That's
man,
a PR flawless for Bruno. We will be absolutely. They pay me enough. But if it's Bruno,
the price have to go up, man.
Yes, depending on how tough the job is, the price will go. If it's PR for a Diallo, that's easy. If it's for Bruno, I'm like, yo, you're gonna have to put a couple extra zeros on that, because that's tough.
Because that's tough, man. Like, not a big fan.
In the chat, a man saying, no, I'm the only FA Cup game I'm doing, because the FA Cup games are dreadful. It's the Arsenal Manchester United game. That's it. That's it. That's
you're gonna be on United.
If they wanted their Twitter to blow up, run me the admin. If I was the admin on Manchester United Twitter, that shit would be popping, because I would be talking the most shit. Hella gifs, memes, clowning people. Oh, yeah. Hella smoke.
Nah, so beautiful, man. I'm telling you, man, listen. Bro, let me tell you something, Flawless. You see, in my earlier time when I was getting to YouTube, bro, YouTube in like the early 2010s, bro, oh, man, it was so beautiful. You want to know why? It's because back then, bro, it was like all the fan bases were all like together. You didn't really see a lot of like beef and hatred, and egos and stuff like this. You understand what I'm saying, right? Everybody was just kind of like just happy to be around each other. You understand what I'm saying, right? Everybody was happy to see everybody doing their thing, and everyone understood that we are community and football and all of this. But I feel like, honestly, Flan, listen, you've been in the YouTube scene longer than me. I feel like the reason why things have kind of changed is because of like the money that is on YouTube, right? A lot of people got more subscribers, more views, more eyes on their channel, and more sponsors and money and all that. Yeah,
because lockdown, that's why so many channels was formed. Like my channel, even though it was here before, I started taking content creating on purpose. Not on purpose, sorry. I started taking content. That's the word I'm looking for. Creating seriously during lockdown, because everyone was in the house. So it's like, all right, let's do this, because I didn't know that you could legit like have a career doing this. And I was like, oh, you can genuinely make money for this. Like, it's like, all right, cool. Shit, click go live. That's where I was at. And there was no structure. It was just go live whenever. I was all over the place. I'd be like, hey, you know what? It's 1 a.m. Let's just go live. Scheduled like it is now with the weekly shows and everything set. But you live and you learn. It is like that's what it is. But yeah, people looking at the FA Cup games now. I'm just having a look here.
Obviously, you got the Arsenal United game. I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm going to do obviously Arsenal United, but I'm not going to lie to you lot. The games are dreadful. The games are absolutely. They are not good. I'm looking here like Sheffield United, Cardiff, Fulham, Watford, Everton, Peterborough, Wickham, Portsmouth, Villa, West Ham. I might do that the Friday. Bristol City, Wolves, Borough, Blackburn, Birmingham, Lincoln, Liverpool, Accrington, Stanley, Leicester, QPR, Forest, Luton, Brentford, Plymouth, Chelsea, Morecambe, Bournemouth, West Brom, Norwich, Brighton, Preston, Charlton, Reading, Burnley, Exeter, Oxford, Sunderland, Stoke, Leeds, Harrogate Town, big up Harrogate Town, City, Salford, Man City, Salford City, let's go Salford City, Leyton Orient, Derby, Coventry, Sheffield, Mansfield, Wigan, Hull, Doncaster, Tamworth, Tottenham, Newcastle, Bromley, Ipswich, Bristol, They've got it currently as a 3 p.m. kickoff, this Arsenal Manchester United game, but I'm sure that will change. Surely that won't be a 3 p.m. kickoff. Surely it won't, because once the 12th of Jan falls on a Sunday, it might actually be. But we'll be there for that. You'll get a watch along.
Hold on, let me see. When is the Spanish Super Cup? I think it's gonna be around that same time. I'm gonna check.
Yo, Barrio, the fact that you know this from the other side of the world is crazy. He says, do Chelsea versus Morecambe so you can see the gargantuan Chelsea against the biggest team in Cumbria. Man's in South America, you know. And man said,
yeah, big up Barrio,
you know what's crazy? I don't even know if Morecambe's the biggest team in Cumbria. That's the wildest part about this. You could be 100% telling the truth or 100% lying.
But yeah, well, I mean, look, I'll be honest. It's not really any surprise. Like, let's be real. Let's be real, flawless. Around this time of this FA Cup season, bro, like it's very rare to see like big games. Like that's why everybody was kind of like very surprised when they saw that it was going to be Arsenal versus United in this time of the FA Cup. You understand what I'm saying? Because it's usually the games are boring around this time.
You could have gotten we drew Arsenal away,
Yeah, man. Hey, listen, man. It would be jokes if you guys knocked them out. Imagine knocking Ateta off another trophy. Oh, my days.
Now, like I say, with the teams, I don't think Amarin plays a strong team. I don't think he takes that game seriously like that.
Bro, listen, Saka is out until March.
Oh yeah, that's what miss, but it's on us. It's not about them. It's about us, because I don't think the manager will take the game. When I say seriously, I don't think he plays his strongest lineup. I could be wrong. Maybe he goes there and is like, all right, let's try and knock Arsenal out. I don't think he does that. Going off what he did against Spurs, I don't think he does that.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. I watched Arsenal today against Ipswich, and I already knew they were gonna be in trouble. But my God, flawless. Arsenal without Saka, bro. Oh my God, dude! I was sitting there watching the game, right? And bro. Dude, even the goal that they scored was one of the most fluky goals I've seen, bro. Empty net. Kai Havertz could literally not have an easier goal to score. And the whole game, all they did was just pass this side, pass that side, pass it to him, pass it to them, pass it to them, pass it to him. They were just controlling possession and doing nothing. Bro, around the end of the game, when, what's his name, Ipswich had that opportunity, and Kai Havertz blocked it with his hand. I don't if it wasn't a penalty because his hand was in a natural position. But basically, that moment, bro, I was like, dude, if they scored that, bro, this would have actually gone to a 7 out of 10 game for me. Because, dude, after if it went to Emirates and actually got a draw, bro, nah, bro, the content creators, bro, like guys like Northside and Lee, oh my God, they would.
Gonna mention Northside, my guys, and big up to Timmy says hanging there. YouTube is the future. I'm just glad to be a part of it. I'm not gonna lie.
Hey, that's why I got in here, man. That's why I'm glad I'm here.
Anyone who's like, is like, oh, I don't want to get. I'm thinking about getting in the space. Don't second guess yourself. Do it. Have a clear plan in your head. Have a clear schedule, even if it's twice a week, and just go live. I say this all the time. Don't worry about numbers. Don't worry about live views. Don't worry about getting big special guests. Become the star. Become the star. That's what it is. Even though, because you know what will happen in the space. The bigger stars will reach out to you, and I'm testament to that. Literally everybody whose channel you see me on is a much bigger star than I am, people. Miles clear in terms of everything.
Except me, of course. Because you're definitely a bigger star than me.
Nah, but like in regards, so I'm talking about people I work with on a weekly basis.
I hear.
As long as you approach me, but yeah, I'm talking about weekly. Like everyone you see me work with on a regular basis. Troops.
Yeah. Troops. You got Troops, Rance, all of them guys. Saeed, all of the guys. No, you're right. And I'll say this, flawless. Let me tell you something. Today we're like 3 minutes away. I'm in the US. We're 3 minutes away from midnight, right? It's the 28th of December 2023. I sat 3 days before the new year, and I was dreaming, bro. And I'm not even joking when I tell you all. I promise you, bro, this was my dream, bro. I was watching YouTube, and I saw myself. I said, bro, I want to be this next year at this time. On my life, bro. I was saying this to myself. I said, bro, 2024 is the year I want to get out taking YouTube serious, because I already started my channel already, but I wasn't, I didn't really understand a lot of stuff. You understand what I'm saying? So I was like, yo, I don't know. I need to learn more before I can really be more consistent with this. You understand what I'm saying, right? So for months inside 2024, I just sat there, just chilling. You understand what I'm saying, right? Just watching all of the content creators like you, Lewis, Troops, Ran, Saeed. I'm just watching and I'm like, bro, I wanna learn. Like, you know what I'm saying, right? And the first time, you remember, during the Copa America, when I used to get on the playback when you were doing the Copa America games, because that was the one where you where I was in, right?
Good fun. You had good fun this year.
Oh, man. Yeah, it was amazing, man. Copa America.
Euros, Copa America, back to back. Oh, I had a ball.
Oh, it was beautiful. That was probably that was the first time, bro. Is that the first time? I mean, it happened in 2016, but obviously in 2016 we were not our content creators. But this is
thinking back. This year was stacked. I enjoyed that. I really enjoyed that period.
Yeah, it was. And the funny thing is, I remember when I got into like the first time when I got into playback, because all the people were there. You were there, like Steve was there. I thought Sunshine. I met people like Sunshine. All of the people I met on that playback. Yeah, but the thing is, these were people who were doing YouTube, not full time, but they were like YouTubers who had like hundreds of subscribers, thousands of subscribers for certain people. And I was like, yo, I'm actually around people who actually do YouTube, not full time, but basically part time, right? Something that I want to do. And that's why, like, around the end of the Copa America, I even spoke to you. I was like, Flawless, I want to know how this thing works. You know what I'm saying? I want to give me some tips. You know what I'm saying? I need, you were one of the people, who assisted me. You kind of brought a lot of people's eyes in my channel. And I told you, I'm going to get myself a new camera. I'm going to try and get myself a new mic and all this stuff. And then literally within like a few weeks, I already got a mic. I had a new camera. I had a new light. You know what I'm saying, right? And I'm like, oh, cool.
You know what? You had a plan and executed it. And now look.
You know and that's the crazy thing, bro.
How many subscribers you are now?
I am on 2,400.
Okay. 400 and guess what? Just like me, Omar, you started off on 0 subs, and now you're at 2,000. What? How many subs you say? Say that again.
2,414.
Okay, and that's more than City have at the Etihad. You know what I'm saying, on a weekly basis.
Wow.
I'm saying, like 2,000 is not. All jokes aside, that's not no small amount. Like people are like, oh, you only got 2,000 people is a lot of people. Like those are to hit subscribe. So
I hit this in half a year.
And you did it. Huh?
And that is Flawless. I swear to God, right? The way my channel grew, even I could not believe it. Because I was just sitting there, right? First 2 times I just started doing videos and I started doing streams. Bro, I would be getting like sometimes 200 subscribers in like a week. I'm just sitting there, bro. Within like the end of like August, I was already on like 600 to 700 subscribers. I was like 200 away from Sunshine.
What did I tell you? Because you're a Barcelona fan, people are like, football is extremely tribal. People want to hear about their club from their own fans. So you can be the place. I told you this on there. I've told you this on there. You can be the place for Barcelona, or one of the places for Barcelona fans to go to.
And that's the funny thing. Even today, on my channel when I was doing the Arsenal game, I saw people who were subscribing to my channel saying, yo, we subscribe to your channel because you do Barcelona content. And a lot of people, because even like when I do videos, right? I do videos and people are like, dude, bro, like your channel is so different because you do like, we see a lot of like people who do a lot of content like yours, but they're not really doing that. They're doing Premier League. It's good to see a La Liga as someone who's actually talking about Barcelona, who actually lets people in and speak their minds and stuff like that. And bro, it's things like that. I'm like, just like, and when people, and you know what that really gets to me, Flawless, is when people who are getting into YouTube talk to me and ask me for advice. And I'm just like, bro, I wish I could give you the tips to the game, but dude, I am just as inexperienced as you.
You can, because you've started, so you can give them some form of tips because you've started. You can help them out. You can give them advice because you have started. So they're trying to get to where you have got to as well. So that's why I'm just like, but let me get to a couple things as well. Big up to everyone in the chat. To JT, who says, I think United should focus on trophies because we have 0 hope in the league. I hear you on that. Still want us to focus on the Europa League, but we still have to pick up results in the league. Das Gavin says, Flawless, you grinding at this time in the morning, bro. Surely this hard work's going to pay off. That's the aim, is to get there, man. That is the 110%. The aim is to get there. There's a couple things I want to get to as well. Screenplay says, yeah, man, Flawless will soon be up with Rant Saeed, Amar, etc. with 100k subs.
Absolutely, man.
And that's why this is why I work so hard, is to get there as well. And the thing what Babs did, which is smart, is Babs put in his work from early. Babs been around for years. All the people
Yeah,
you
he
mentioned, I mentioned Babs here, I mentioned Gunnar, I mentioned Matisse, Rance, Saeed. You know what? All these look consistency over years, not just one or two. I did Sarcasm City TV specials with pretty much everyone I just mentioned. And that's one thing that was consistent. Go check out the Matisse special, the Saeed special, the Rant special, the Gunner special. Go and watch the Sarcasm. Because if you want to hear jewels and want to hear gems about being in this space, there's a playlist for him. Go check them out. Because one thing that was consistent.
I would recommend it, guys. He's right.
Go and
bro.
check it. One thing that is consistent with everything they said, people. One thing that is consistent with everything they said is consistency is key. You can't cheat this game. It's like lift. It's like you want to get in the gym and you want to get diesel, you want to get buff. You know, you got to do lift weights. If you don't lift weights, it's not going to happen. There's no way. There's different ways to approach it, but you can't cheat the system.
And you know what, Flawless? And you know what thing you just mentioned before you do continue? You see all those things that you just mentioned about consistency. The thing with me is because I do this part-time and I have a job, I used to just tell myself mentally, oh, but I do have a job. Unfortunately, I can't do this full-time. I used to give myself those excuses, right? And at some point, I really started seeing how, like, when I was going live, how many viewers I was having, like how many people were on my chat. People were literally like trying to get more out of me, right? And at some point, I was like, listen, I may not be able to go live every week, but you know one thing I can do to basically keep consistency is make videos. That's why if you guys notice in my channel, I don't just do lives anymore. I'm doing videos, short videos, 5-10-minute videos, 50-minute videos, just talking about stuff, talking about mainly about Barcelona, because at the end of the day, as much as I love the game, this is my channel is about my club, the team I support. So I talk about things about my club. And this is why I do that all the time, because at the end of the day, I want to create a level of consistency. Maybe I may not be consistent live every single week, but you will at least know with Omar, he will upload either a video, he will either go live, or he will make a video. Bro, Flawless, yesterday I did 2 videos, and then I did 2 lives, the Wolves game, the Liverpool game. I did a video on my channel on Danny Olmo, and I also did a short YouTube short. 4 uploads yesterday, right? Today I did only 1 stream today. Tomorrow I may not do the stream, but I'll do a video tomorrow. And then on Sunday I may not do a stream, but I'll do a video. Basically, what I always tell myself is, Omar, if you can do a stream, then at least do a video, so that at least you can have the consistent. People can say, okay, Omar, we know that every day he always does something. He's going to be showing something on his channel. You understand what I'm saying, right? People can know that I'm consistent, because that's one thing I learned, like you mentioned, from all these people that you brought on your channel. Their roads to being where they got to, they all said the same thing, which is consistency. Always be consistent. Let them always know, Judge Mo, this is the time he's going to be live. This is the time he's going to upload. Or Rance, this is the time he's going to upload. Oh, Saeed, this is the time he's going to upload. Matisse, this time he's going to upload. That's what I want people to see about my channel. Omar will upload today. We know he's going to upload about something. He can either talk about La Liga, he can either talk about the Premier League, he can either talk about any team, but we know Omar will upload. So the more people will know Omar is going to upload, people will add, Omar will say something today. If something happens at Barcelona, Omar will upload. Like, this is the Danny Olmo thing, is the perfect example. The whole noise since today has been all about the Danny Olmo and the court thing. I made sure before the whole court happened, I made a video yesterday. That's the video I did yesterday with the Danny Olmo thing, to explain to people what the Danny Olmo situation is. Because a lot of people are like, oh, well, what is the situation with Danny Olmo being unregistered? What does that do to Barcelona? And then I had to explain it. I'm like, oh, this is why. You understand what I'm saying? And now, tomorrow, I'm going to do an update on the Danny Olmo situation on a video tomorrow.
See, gems, people. And big up to know this is Jester. It says, I just hit my first 1,000 before my first raid from you guys. 7 weeks later, I gained 300 subs. I'm a gamer mostly. This community is amazing. Big up to
Jester. Big up Jester.
Hey, Jester, what do you play? Do you play EAFC 25? Let me know. What games you play? Just asking out of interest. And for you lot that want to subscribe to Omar's channel, one of the mods, be kind enough to drop the link in the chat.
Big up, guys. Make sure.
People. The link is in the title. I keep doing that. It's above me, but it's below. Link's in the title. Omar BYT. The link is in the title. Click the link, opens up a new tab. Let me know who's indeed live, because I don't think anyone is live. I highly doubt it, but let me know if anyone's live. Because if not, I'm just gonna redirect over you lot to what's the next live video on the channel? I'm not even sure, but I'll redirect you lot over to it. But as of today, people, because I'm out at a show in Liverpool, there won't be any live. But what I'm going to do is a pre-recorded Q&A. So it's a pre-recorded solo Q&A. I've already put the post out on the community page asking for questions. So the best questions I'll pick, and then I'll answer. I'll record a video and do the and answer them and respond to them, people. Let's see what else you lot are saying as well. But I don't think anyone is indeed live. But run up the likes, hit the subscribe button here as well. Let me see. I don't think so. Highly doubt anyone's live. Let me double check myself real quick. If not, I'm just gonna send you lot to the next big up Salmon. Next live stream on here, people. The next live stream on here. I'm looking here. What is it? So
are you doing Yardman tomorrow? Saturday?
Nah, it won't be Yardman because it's Saturday. Sunday it will be so the next live stream on the YouTube channel will be the Bayesian show. So I'm gonna send you lot over there, people.
Is that tomorrow?
That's technically it's tomorrow because it's the 28th.
Today. I mean today.
Yeah. Today, there's nothing today. So there's nothing today on the 28th. I'm just gonna do a pre-recorded solo Q&A, and that will go out later on today. But the 29th, people, you'll get the Manchester United Liverpool podcast Barbados edition. But all the shows I mentioned are all on the schedule anyway. I've updated it all the way up until New Year, up until the 31st. So you'll get the Bayesian show, you'll get the United Newcastle watch along, you'll get the Yardman edition Premier League podcast. You'll also get a Fandom United, the last one of the year, and you'll also get a Sarcasm City Sports Q&A New Year's Eve edition as well, people. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna send you lot over to the Bayesian show. I believe that's live if my calculations are correct. But make sure you subscribe. Yeah, I am right. It's the Bayesian show. So I'm gonna send you lot over there. Big up to Bayesian Reds TV as well. Yeah, 100%. What did Justice even say? Hey, big up to Barrios, says big up Flawless and Omar. 12 a.m. here. Ones. Yeah, man. Salute.
Yeah, man. It's midnight over here too, man.
All right. On that note, I'm gonna close out. Big up to Troops for the raid. Big up Gunner for the raid as well. This has been the Sarcasm City Sports. Well, a Sarcasm City Sports Q&A live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube. Thank you very much for tuning